What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Brother Hans, back with another video. And this story, let me tell y'all about my encounter with a broke. I hope y'all never encounter a girl like this, but let me get right into it. So a couple days ago, I'm at home chilling, minding my business, eating me some oil. And then I'm going on Messenger, and I see some chick get, I got a message request. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, it's a baddie. So I read the message, and she gonna sit there and be like, hey, this girl came, gave me your Facebook, and said, for my time, you give me 200. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I know dang well, the same chick I did the smash and dash on did not just pass me around like I'm some hunk of meat. Like, what the heck? So I know some of y'all thinking I should have, blocked it. But an idea popped, a little scheme popped in my head. I was like, shoot, maybe I can get a little smash and dash. Smash and dash. Smash and dash. Got me running through the grass. Ooh, I just got that ass. Running through the grass. I just smashed. Yeah. But hey, at least I ran up with the cash. Hashtag bars. But anyway, back to the story. So, I was going through the plan, doing all the smash and dash action. So I got to talking to her, and she was sentiment on getting 200 from me. So I lowballed her. Now, when we first was talking, I gotta say, this chick is low-key a little slow. Because we on video call, and she telling me she got a bunch of delinquents and all this and that, and apparently they've been messing with her. I'm sitting here bamboozled, looking like a big oof. I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, I got these delinquents in my apartment complex, they be taking my stuff. I'm looking at her, I'm like, huh? And the worst part about it is, this chick got a kid. A freaking kid. And she out here selling herself. Like, bro, you got a whole kid to take care of. You wanna do this? Like, go get a job! And I told her that. I'm like, you don't got no job? She's like, no, I don't got no job. I'm looking at her, I'm like, well, you don't got no money? And she was like, no, that's why I'm asking you for 200. I'm sitting here, I'm like, if you don't got no, if you don't got no money, why get it? I'm like, get a job. And she freaking glossed over that question. And she's like, nah, I need 200. I'm like, what about your mom? I guess she said her mom flew or whatever. I'm like, what about your baby daddy? And she's like, my baby daddy ain't shit and all this and that. I'm like, okay, you can still ask for some money. And she kept saying, nah, he flew or whatever. I'm like, whatever. So, my first plan was to lowball her. And this is how you know, it's broke. Because we was texting. And then I told her, I have to pay some bills. Something she needed. Pay bills. Or hit the hills. Hashtag bars. So anyway, I lowballed her. I told her I had to pay some bills, so all I had left was 40. And then she's like, alright, cool, 40 is good enough. I was like, alright. So me and her were supposed to be linking up, but she kept, playing around or whatever, so I wasn't wasting my time. And then she kept on claiming, she wanted to meet somewhere or all this and that. I'm like, bro, come on now. And the thing is, now we said meeting, but bro, she kept rushing me, y'all. I'm sitting here, I'm like, dang, for a broke, with no money, how the heck you gonna rush me? Like, she acting like I'm on her time, but nah, shit, I'm on my own time. Cause she blowing up my phone. She like, yo, where you at? Let's meet so I can get that 40. I'm looking at her. I'm like, I am busy right now. And she's like, nah, cancel your plans. Meet me right now. I'm looking at her. I'm like, I'm not gonna cancel nothing for this trick. And then she tried to belittle me. She kept saying, I'm not no A-grade dude, and I'm worthless, and all this and that. And I'm sitting here. I'm like, she called me every name in the book, saying I'm worthless, trying to hurt my so-called ego. But yet, she broke, don't got no money, no job, but yet, she want to call me all that stuff. Make it make sense. So, I ain't like that stuff about her. I'm just sitting here chilling. And then you know, she video called me. And we was talking, and there's another dude in the background. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, you got a dude right there, why don't you get him to buy you know, why don't you get money from him? And she's like, nah, that's my best friend, he also struggling, I'm not gonna get some money from him. I'm like, no wonder why they best friends. She broke, don't got a job, sell herself, and her so-called best friend is also broke and struggling, so they two peas in the fucking pot! In the broke pot. So anyway, and then she gonna ask me to use my hotspot. I'm sitting here, I'm like, dang, she broke and don't got no internet, no data, no nothing. She's like, nah, I don't got no data or no Wi-Fi. She's like, I haven't paid my phone bill in 4 months. I'm like, bro, what is up with this chick? I'm looking at her, I'm like, so how you getting your service or whatever? And she's like, oh, well, I'm with my best friend, I've been using his hotspot. No, it's not. And then she's like, that's why I can't be texting or calling. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, this is crazy. She literally got to chill with a dude to call, like, this is bamboozling me. So then her best friend on the phone, he like, yeah, we gonna meet you or whatever. I'm sitting there, I'm like, nah, it's gonna be me and her or whatever, because you know. So then she sat there and said she gonna get me, drop him off, we gonna meet back at the spot. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, that's just freaking do it too much. I'm not even gonna do that no more. And then she kept, you know, cussing me out on or whatever. And then she just kept blowing up my phone. Like for the next few days, she kept texting me, blowing up my phone. She's like, where you at? Where you at? I need that 40. I need that 40 ASAP. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, she's so dang broke, she pressing me for $40. It's not even 100 up, but no, 40 freaking dollars, bro. She pressing me for $40. I'm like, bro, this chick lost her mind. She texted me, blowing up my phone, and then, you know, before I went to our first wedding, I stopped at Wingstop to get some food. And I ran into her and her best friend, and she gonna have the nerve to come up on me. She gonna be like, ah, that's the nigga that's been ignoring me. Where my $40 at or whatever. I'm looking at her, I'm like, I don't owe you no 40. She's like, you said you was gonna give me $40, so where's that though? I looked at her, I'm like, what you need is a job. Then my other cousins looked at her, they was like, yeah, you need you a J-O-B job. And then even the workers was looking around, and they was like, yeah, if you need some money, we're hiring right now, so you're welcome to work for us. And then the girl was all like, I don't need no job, I just need $40. And then the girl was all like, well, if you work here, you can get a check, and, you know, you get some money. Apparently, she didn't want to do that! She didn't want to do that at all, like, she's so slow. Like, she pressing me for $40. And the job or whatever, she can get a job, and she can get more than $40. But she didn't want to do that. She kept pressing me for my money. And to make things worse, her best friend pressed up on me. He ran up on me, he like, hey y'all. He like, you gonna give my best friend this 40 or else. I'm looking at him like, or else what? He was like, or else I gotta, you know, shake you up. I'm like, you ain't gonna shake up nothing. I'm like, if your best friend needs $40, I'm like, give her $40 to sew. And he got the looking like a big fucking oof, cause he was like, oh, I don't got 40. He was like, oh, I got 20 on me. He's like, oh, I got 20 on me, or whatever. And I looked at her, I'm like, well, give her that 20, cause she ain't getting the money from me. And he's sitting there looking crazy. I'm like, bruh. This is the most craziest, bizarre experience ever. Like, this chick was so broke, she kept blowing up my phone, pressing me, and then at the fucking place, she could have got hired, but she said no to that and said she need my 40. So the couple of workers had to escort her out or whatever, because she was disturbing the customers. So she got escorted out of there. Her and her best friend rode off to God knows where. And then, you know, me and my cousins, we got some Wingstop. And then I told my cousins, you know, about the situation. They was like, Jerry, bro, how do you be finding these weird shits? I'm like, they be finding me. And then my other cousin was like, man, bro, they was like, you need to get a snow bunny. I was like, yeah, that's what I need. So I could play in some oh, playing in some snow. Ooh, baby girl, I mean, I'm like, oh! Hashtag bars. But, yeah, you guys, this has been my encounter with a broke. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, And I'm thinking about doing another movie review. Some people saying I should review a session. So y'all want me to do that, then let your boy know. But until then, I'm Funny Man Hobbs, Donald Smith. Make sure you you know, pop lances, dance. You know, if you take your girl out, take her out, and yeah. Peace.